they like to have imaginary money. Okay, imaginary money where they can just keep creating and printing more of it, print more of it, print more of it. It's an imaginary commodity. They can produce as much as they want, write off, as many dollar bills as they want, and they'll still charge us taxes. So if they can print as much money as they want to, why do we get charged taxes? It's for control. So the idea of silver being topped here or gold topping at 5,000, can we have a measurable retracement that's technically sound in both of those markets? Sure, absolutely. I would not in any way, shape, or form try to predict a top or market. I went on the record with Bitcoin, and I know a lot of you like to have fun with me and rib me, and I rib all you back there in the crypto markets. But my students will tell you that I've called every major run in Bitcoin, up and down. Ultimately, yes, I have not changed my mind. It will ultimately go to zero. Okay, it will go to zero once you find out what's eventually going to materialize. No one will want it. Okay, I'll just say that. Okay, and there's better moves and better markets than that. And I think it's seen its best days. And I said that the highest it would go is 126, 127. That's 127,000, by the way. And you look at your charts and you see that. Go out there and fact check me. Ask my students to see if I said that or not. Okay? Because these are things that I said behind a paywall. And some things I talked in public, but this I know for certain I said. And I don't think that silver's done. I don't think that gold's done. But I do believe that we're going to see a banking crisis, because not only is there one bank that now is being talked about where they are holding a heavy short position, and the Fed had to come in overnight and bail them out. They had a margin call that they didn't answer, and that's problematic. So I got about $25,000 in that bank that I intend to take out this coming week. So that way I'm not exposed to anything that may come as a result of them. And I'm talking about JP Morgan Chase. They're the bank that individuals now are now starting to whisper and talk about how, are they in trouble financially?
Ebu check ICT Express ya mtu fulani anaitwa Ubiquity. So
Are they so if the common people are talking about it, when I say common, I mean just like when I look at YouTubers that are quote unquote mentors, traders, influencers, all the people that have a following. I love watching them because I want to tap into their audience. And I'm thankful that they have their little chat window open, because I could care less what they're talking about, because 99% of the time what they're talking about, the market is absolutely diametrically opposed to me. And I'm right about where the market's going to go, and they're out there losing money. So I'm not interested in their technical analysis. I'm interested in the following that they have, their audience. And whenever they are highly opinionated when they're really, I know you're probably thinking, wait a minute, this said not trade related. All you're doing is talking about the markets. You must be new around here. The idea of having a high opinionated chat forum where people are free to say whatever they want to say. Now, granted, obviously, there's a lot of people out there that believe their singular voice going out there and saying, yeah, Bitcoin's going to go this, or XRP is going to do this, that, and the other thing, or some other market that they hope they can get somebody to, push behind them and kind of like talk it up, if you will. I love seeing those types of things in trade. Because if I can time my idea about where the market's going to go higher or lower, and if it's diametrically opposed to those individuals collectively, not just one joker in a chat window, but I want to see if other people chime in and say, yeah, I'm looking for the same thing. If it's like a change in the sentiment or the attention is shifted while the live streamer is doing whatever they're doing, if the conversation really starts to sway in, well, what do you think about that? And where would you buy? Where would you short it now? As soon as I start seeing those things, and if I'm diametrically opposed to that, I got about a 99.9% likelihood that I'm going to be right on my next trade. And that's just the facts. The point is I'm looking at the sentiment, the opinion of someone that if they knew how to trade, they wouldn't be in there watching another live streamer. They would just simply be trading. And I'm listening for this.
Hello guys, hello. Have you been? So I can see on the 15 minutes, we've set these highs. We're having some smooth highs here, so we've just swept it and it's now doing this. So this is our first presented fair value gap, and we are right now trading towards that new day opening gap, which is this orange level. So normally at the open, about 70% of the time, we'd like to see 50% of that opening range gap filled. So once we fill that, then we'd love to see it do the other thing, but for now we want to see if it can fill there's this gap. So from 9:30 open, where we opened at 9:30, right there, and there's a orange shaded level. So that's what we are experiencing here. Yes, I didn't get the move lower. Let me see on the 15 minutes. So on the 15 minutes, we've broken below this level, this low here, and you can see there's speed, distance. So what I'd love to see is price able to trade back into this level, so this low here. So from this low, if you can extend it forward, so around this level, yeah, if at all it wants to trade to this new day opening gap, then we have to trade into this level, mitigate, and then continue lower. So I'd love to see something like that. So if I can see something like that, then that's what I'll work with. That's what I'll work with. So if you're not following me, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow my account, YouTube Lucy Trades, and this account also. Yeah, so I'd love to see it mitigate into this level. Yeah, so we have this high low, higher high, then break below. We want to see it get delivered into this level here. So it's like for now I'm kind of bearish. I'm only looking for shorts. So 5 minutes, you're having this CB here. So on the 5 minute CB, if we can trade back into that level, then I'm sure you're going to trade into that first presented fair value gap, which might not happen. But then just this low, the low of this line that I've highlighted, I'd love to see that level tapped, because once it taps that, then every trader that wanted to go long or went long here and it has traded lower, so they have seen that these levels no longer hold, because they treated this level as a support, so supporting price, but then this time failed to support price. So what happened? Merely they see this, they're only waiting for it to trade back into this level, and then they mitigate their long positions now and start going short. So something like that. So that's how the retail mindset works. And for me now, watching this and damned. So how have you guys been? So right now on the 1 minute chart, So we've also hit previous day's high, and I can see an IVG here. And then what happened, we really try above it, so it's doing this. So right now we've hit the first presented fair value gap. So because I'm kinda short, I want to try going short. It's delaying. So my stop is simply above this high. And then I'd love to see as yeah, I'm also good. I'm also good. So I'd love to see us fill this new day opening gap. So if that can happen, then for me everything will be perfect. Okay, perfectly aligned. So I want to see if it trades back into this fair value gap, this BC here, and we get a down close. I mean trades below the consequent encroachment or the lower quadrant, then I'll simply know that this market doesn't want to trade higher. Why? Because it's pulling really deeper. It's drawing really deeper. Okay, something like that. So so also remember, if we can break below this low, I'm going to check something off and scale my stop loss. If we can break below this low, I'm going to take something off. So let me just remove this for a while and let's see what it's doing. So if we can hit this level, yeah, so right now every trader that wanted to go long, the fact that it has traded into this level, they have mitigated all their positions. So it's like getting break even. And then why are you selling? But if the world already, you come over, right? You come over and stay the night. So if it trades above the first presented fair value gap, then I'm offside. Yeah. Yeah, so if it trades and close above it, then I'm offside. So that means we are really going higher. And that also means that everything that I was watching Brian sell. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, if you're buying, still fine. If I'm selling, still fine. Yeah, provided I've managed my risk, and yeah, so I've managed it, and okay, the risk is there. If it can break above this high, then I'm out. Yeah. Yeah, so the way it's doing that, if we can break above, then I'm offside, and still can use this to now go long also. Okay. Damn. It was really not a good idea, indeed. So we've traded above the first presented fair value gap. So what happens that I'm taken out? So today is on 27. Yeah, so first loss this week, and now taken out. Yeah, so I took my first loss. Yeah, so normally if I miss to get an entry below this level, then any return into this first presented fair value gap, I'm going to get that. If it can give me and if the one Yeah, and now it's gone. Ooh. So it's like I didn't even check the 4H the 4H time frame. So this was a clear indication that okay, we were bullish. Ooh. So everything was demonstrating bullishness, so I don't know why I went short. Today we are bullish. Okay, got the buy from the AVG on 15 minutes. That's good. After the minor break of structure, that's fine. Yeah, that's good, that's great. Congratulations to everyone who got it. Congrats. That was good. So to everyone who went long, that was good. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we had POI. Okay. Yeah, so I always love it when I'm being lectured, you know. That's good. So daily was bullish. 4H was also bullish. So right now you can't. I mean, if you're not long, I mean, chasing it will be like, I don't know. But then if you missed it, just have to wait for it to maybe trade back into this first presented fair value gap. So if at all, so I said once you close above it, then normally as it's opening and hitting this first presented fair value gap, can always go long using that stop below this first presented fair value gap. So we're now hitting 10 o'clock. So let's see the 4H. Yeah,
The point.
let's see the 4H. Yeah, so everything on the 4H was demonstrating bullishness. Yeah. But then we still have a long day. So to me, I was only watching it from the 15 minutes, so that's why. So I was taking this high, low, higher, high, and then as we were breaking lower, so I wanted to see it fill this opening range gap first. But then all of this happened, yeah, and so we are now trading higher. Do you trade US30? Yeah, I always just look at it. Let me see. US30. So is that your pair? Shamim. And by the Shamim, I've been seeing you around for a long time. I think today is the first time you're talking. You're talking on my chat, so you're welcome. So US30, I know I always just look at it, but then as you can see, so it's doing what? So since we opened, just been playing around this level. Yeah. So Mohammed Aden is telling us to wait for the 15 minutes to close, and then once it forms a fair value gap, we buy. Okay. So to me, I already know why US30 is really lagging. Okay. Why US30 is really doing this. So today it was not a good day to trade on, to even look at US30. It was not a really good day, because where we opened at 9:30, yeah, not a very good level. Yeah, so that was not good. So US30, you can't, if you have traded, then you have to wait maybe till 10:30, maybe till 10:30. Once we break out of that range. Okay, so in short, I'm trying to say that we opened inside a new week opening gap at 9:30, and whenever such a thing happens, then just know it's gonna be choppy. So now what has it done? So did that, and so if I'm to go long, then I have to see it, maybe trade deeper into this level. I want to see how it's trading to this level. So someone called Mohammed was telling us to wait for the fair value gap on 15 minutes. So will that give us a fair value gap? I don't know. I don't know. So yesterday I was not.
Point is I'm looking at the sentiment, the opinion.
So yesterday I was not in the market, and yeah, so I did see there was some long. So if at all you caught that, congrats. Yeah, but then for me yesterday I was out of the market, so I was not available. So anyone who caught something yesterday, congrats also. So for me yesterday I was outside. So this is just like a manipulation. So because I was offside today, so I just have to watch it. Just have to watch it go without me. So, Mohammed, your fair value gap has been presented here. So, do we mark it this way or we mark it the whole of this? So, I'm just asking, okay? So, do we mark the top to the body or just mark the top and the bottom? So, someone answer this. Because to me, I can see a gap here, volume imbalance, and this level, so this low and this high. So do we mark it the whole of these or do we just mark this as a BC? Why top and bottom? Yeah, so why top and why these and these are not the whole of these? Because we are having a volume imbalance, and I still said that trade gold. Sawa, nita trade maxi ni aje siku mingi. So is it the top and the body or the top and the bottom? Umekuwa wapi? Okay, I'll send you. So Mohammed, which fair value gap is that? On which time frame? 1 minute. For me right now, I'm just waiting for time. 1 minute. Okay, so you're talking about this. So I'm just waiting for the next 10 minutes. Yeah, so the next 10 minutes I want to see I want to see the market form a new range. Okay, so our first range was from this low to this high till now. So 10:30 we want to see a different thing. So if it's going to be continuation, well and good. So it needs to give us a new range, or if at all it has given us this range, so I mean a continuation setup here, we'll have to wait and see it materialize. But then 10:30 we're going to get something. So right now, like I'm just waiting. So everything that's happening here, I'm just watching. Yeah, so if at all it's going to be bullish, which still I don't know, then we're going to get something to work with. If we're bearish, we're also going to get something. But then we must have a new range, okay, another range, or unless it's going to consolidate. So if it's going to accumulate, pendulo 16:30 did me dirty. It's okay. Also took a loss. You're not alone. Yeah, indeed, that was a clean buy. If I see a swing high or a bearish fair value gap, I don't care. That's okay. Just a minute. Let me fix this. Yeah, so if I don't fix that, then I'm going to be banned for maybe a week. I don't know. But as today is bullish. Okay. Let's wait for the next 7 minutes. So inside this level, everyone that wanted to go short, taken out. Everyone wanted that is going long after this leg, their stops are around here. So if at all it trades into this level, then it's coming for those stops. And also it can do anything. Okay, so we are going to keep our eyes wide open and see what it wants to do. So let's see. Yes, kinda did the same thing. So with it, it has given us these relatively equal highs. So this high failed, take it here. US30 still doing this. Okay, but then like I said, US30 today not good, so just avoid. Yeah, maybe wait till 10:30. Maybe from there you might get a move. So now the next 5 minutes. So the next 5-minute candle. Oh boy. So I'm also watching this volume imbalance. So I've really stayed above it. I normally treat volume imbalances as a fair value gap. So if we can get close below it, then any return into it won't see its support price being lower. If that's not the case, then so right now everyone that went long here, their stops below this level. So I'm also watching time. So with NQ we took out this high. We took out this high, but then let's see, yes, S&P 500. So if I'll take it, but then just been doing that. So there's someone who saw this. So maybe we try below it. So someone is anticipating for this level to hold it going lower. Someone again is seeing this high low, lower high, break below fair value gap, return into the fair value gap. Yeah, so there's a bunch of things happening. So these two candles are bearish order block. Then have to wait and wait. So right now it's 10:30. So we try back into this. So let me see. Yeah, we try into this lower fair value gap, lower BC. Mohammed is saying short. Really? So we've trained to this lower level, and we can see we tapped it and then did a bunch of that. So right now I'm just waiting. If we can get above this, then continuation for longs. Yeah, so just that. So I'm trying longs, and my stop is just below now at this level. So see this down close candle. Yeah, so I'm not anticipating for this level to hold. Yeah, so if we can get an up close above this fair value gap, then it's game over. I want to see these relatively equal highs taken out. So those two levels really smooth. Maybe take them out first. But we're also keen on this level. So so the way we close at the upper quadrant, that's good. So most of the time, if I want to know that a fair value gap is going to hold, then I want to see them. So the wicks doing the damage, but then the body is staying below the lower quadrant. But then if we can get a close on the upper quadrant, then that simply tells us something. So this level, the retail mindset sees that it as a resistance level, so held price this time. So as you are trading here, they're also going to think that it's still going to hold price. So what happens that for us, we see these areas are smooth, so we have to make it jagged. Yeah, so just inciting a different mindset of traders. Yeah, it's like engineering liquidity. So right now we are taking out the highs, yeah, and it has given us a fair value gap here. So right now I want to scale my stop. So that even if it was just meant to check out this high and then trade low, I'm not going to be really affected. Okay, so I want to see this fair value gap left open, so I don't want to see it filled if we are really bullish. But then give me a fair value gap here, and then leave this fair value gap unfilled, then give me a second fair value gap, use the second one to push price higher. And also let me project my range, my likely range. So around 1.5, if we can trade into this level, I'm going to take something off. So it has given us this fair value gap. So now this fair value gap, and also we're having this. I want to see another fair value gap. If it can give me another fair value gap. So now can it expand into this level, the 1.5 quadrant level? Yeah, when I project this high to this low, I want to see 1.5 level hit, and then wait and see if it can hit the 2.2 level, and then with that I'm done for the day. But then I just have to wait for this one. So if it trades back into this fair value gap, then that's not really good. So the way it's behaving, it's like it's trading back into this fair value gap. I don't know, but somehow. Yeah, so our 0.5 level has been hit. So right now, I'm now scaling my stop to break even and slightly at the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap. So that now if it trades lower and takes me out, then well and good. So I'm going to leave this trade as a runner and using the higher time frame to see where I can place my TP. So if it can run to that level, then well and good. So let's see. So just this high here, I don't want target a lot, so just that candle's high right there, so around 577 ticks. So I've taken the bulk of the position off, and I'm just going to leave a runner. So if it trades lower and takes me out, well and good. So today we've had one loss and one win. Yeah, so if you can watch my stop loss slightly at the consequent encroachment. So if it's going to trade lower and hit the below the consequent encroachment, then I'm out. So I want to end the live there, and I hope we'll see each other tomorrow. And I'm going to record this. So right now it's 6 640. No, let's wait for 650. I mean 1050. So 1050, and then we see if we are hitting this target or if it wants to do some other things. Ni aje SMC? Niko poa. Uko aje? Ikiru leo umetulia. Did you catch any move today? Oh, yeah, that's good. Sitting on hands, that's good. 400. Oh, okay. So what is it doing here? I feel like in the next 10 minutes, if we don't leave this range, then it's likely that we are going to trade back into this fair value gap. Okay, so today you're sitting on hands, that's good. So I normally trade forex pairs. Oh, SMC. So why didn't you chase? So unge chase hiyo ne? CHF JPY. Search JPY. So right now I'm scaling it. So that move is setting pace for 10, 50, 11, 10 macro. So if it takes us out, then that will be good. So 10, 50, 11, 10 macro, if at all we can trade back into this level, then if at all you're still bullish, then that can be another entry long for someone. Yeah, so guys, I'm just going to end the live now. I'm closing every position and I'm just going to end the live. So see you guys tomorrow. If at all you are holding it till that level, well and good. So for me, I'm done for the day and I have to go now. So see you guys tomorrow. Peace.